You hear the term artificial intelligence pretty much everywhere these days, but what does it actually mean? Well, it's not just some sci-fi movie concept anymore. It's the tech that's already powering your phone, your car, even your search results. So over the next few minutes, we're going to break down the simple idea behind this really complex technology, trace its surprising history, and take a look at the big questions it's asking of all of us. It all boils down to this one single question. Can a machine really think like a human? That idea, right there, that's the seed from which the entire field of AI grew. It was the challenge that pushed all the early pioneers to look past just making machines that could calculate things and towards something much bigger, genuine machine thinking. Okay, so to even begin to tackle that huge question, we've got to start with the basics. What in the world is artificial intelligence? Well, at its heart, it's pretty simple. It's the science of making machines think. And really, the name itself kind of gives it all away. You've got artificial, which just means it's made by humans, right? It's not natural. Then you've got intelligence, the power to learn and solve problems. You put them together and bingo, you have the core mission of AI, building machines that can do things that would normally take a human brain. But here's where things get really interesting. There's a huge difference in how they learn. We humans, we learn from just living, from experience, touching a hot stove, seeing a sunset, making mistakes. An AI, on the other hand, learns from data. Mountains and mountains of it. It chews through these massive data sets, spotting patterns with algorithms in ways our minds just can't. And it turns all that information into a kind of digital experience. And that brings us to this absolutely crucial concept called machine learning. The easiest way to think about it is like, it's the engine that lets an AI get smarter all by itself. So instead of a programmer having to write code for every single possible scenario, machine learning lets the system figure out the rules on its own just by analyzing data and getting better and better over time. It's funny, AI feels so now, right? Like it just popped up overnight. But its roots, they actually go way back, for decades. This wasn't some sudden invention. It's been a long, slow journey from a theoretical question to the reality we see all around us today. So let's rewind the clock. The whole story really gets its official start right here, in the mid-1950s. There was this American computer scientist, John McCarthy, and in 1955, he was the first person to actually coin the phrase artificial intelligence. Just a year later, he formally introduced this totally revolutionary idea to his colleagues at what's now a pretty legendary conference. And yeah, for that incredible vision, for giving it a name and laying the groundwork for literally everything that came after, John McCarthy has more than earned his title. He's known today as the father of artificial intelligence. Okay, so we've talked about what AI is and a little bit about where it came from. But now for the fun part, the where. Because AI isn't some futuristic ideal locked away in a lab anymore. It has quietly and completely become part of our daily lives. It's not the future, it's right now. I mean, just think about your average day. The moment you ask Siri for the weather, boom, that's AI understanding what you said. When Google Maps cleverly reroutes you around a traffic jam you didn't even know was there, that's AI making predictions. Every single time you chat with an Amazon Echo, see a Tesla navigate a tricky turn, or even just play a game of chess against the computer, you're interacting with a pretty sophisticated AI. And look, it goes way beyond our personal gadgets. AI is completely revolutionizing entire industries. We're talking about manufacturing, where it powers robots that build things with superhuman precision. In healthcare, it's helping doctors spot diseases earlier than ever before. It's sniffing out fraud in finance, and it's even helping farmers grow more food to feed the world. It's huge. Okay, but here's the thing. Like any technology this powerful, AI is a total double-edged sword. It has this incredible world-changing promise, for sure, but it also comes with some very real challenges and risks that we absolutely have to think about. I mean, on one hand, the benefits are just amazing, right? AI can reduce human error, it can make decisions way faster than any person could, and it can work around the clock 24/7 without ever getting tired. But every single one of those benefits has a flip side. These systems are incredibly expensive to create and maintain. The very automation that makes them so efficient raises really serious questions about job loss. And maybe most importantly, the immense power that lets them work tirelessly could also become a serious threat if it's not controlled with extreme care. So,
All of this leads us to a truly fundamental question. And it's not just for the scientists and the tech gurus, it's for every single one of us. We are standing at a crossroads right now, and we have to decide which path we're going to take with this technology.
Big thinkers in the tech world, like Google's CEO Sundar Pichai, have compared AI's impact to the discovery of fire or electricity. Think about that for a second. Fundamental forces that totally reshaped human history. And this quote from him just nails it. The potential for good is immense, but the consequences of getting it wrong are just as serious. We have to figure out how to harness it for good.
So, in the end, it all comes down to this. AI isn't good or bad. It's a tool. It just might be the most powerful tool humanity has ever created. And so the real question isn't, what will AI do next? The real question is, what will we choose to do with it?